Oh, right. It's August 9th, and it's already been a crazy election year. I mean, first off, when you think of crazy, you think of Donald Trump, and then you also then think of RFK, and then you're like, holy crap, that's at least half the candidates are just fucking nuts. Crazy, right? Oh, God, and fascist and racist, and the list just goes on. Regardless. We also have, on the other side, we got Jill Stein, pretty decent there. And even the Democrats, after we've had Biden step away, have made a very good ticket. But you know what? There was a party missing from the ticket, from the ballots, that deserves to come back. And I was like, well, let's just double check. And our proud, amazing founder seems to have stepped away and vacated the position to run for president this election year. So, you know what? I decided to throw my hat into the ring. Oh, there's a hat. Let's throw it in. Perfect. All right. I decided to throw my hat into the ring and run for president as the representative of the party. I even got, this cool little flag that I don't even know where I got it from. Right? Patreon. So, all right. So now that we've announced this, first off, we've got to, of course, thank the founder, the first person to run and represent the party, and thank him for his service. Thank you, Henry W.K., for everything you've done, and that amazing pizza guitar. And then if you're wondering, yes, I even attended the meetings. I am a proud member of the party, so there you go. And then also, of course, let's see, we've got to have a running mate, right? I know. I have this helpful pin. I think we can just have the whole band. They'll be my entire cabinet, and we'll just, rock, paper, scissors for who's vice president. That makes sense. So there you go, Playboy band, baby. They'll be my running mates. And then you gotta have pillars, right? You gotta have an agenda. And I think for the top agenda, because this has gone on way too long, and this is horrible what they're doing to little artists and even regular artists, and your regular artists and bigger artists, some. But that is, we will cut the salaries of all those horrible CEOs like Spotify and Apple Music and all, and we will drop them down to minimum wage, or at least maybe enough to afford I guess I was gonna say a normal house, but those are expensive these days. Let's say drop them down to $200,000 a year, equal to that of like a arena football player. How's that? And then we will divvy up all that money and all those proceeds that they've been gobbling up greedily, and we'll send it all to all the artists and make them make more money, the money they deserve for what you stream, for the product you made, and you deserve that money. So we will make sure streaming pays better. And then let's see, we need a second pillar. So let's make it, there'll be 4-day weekends for everyone. That means you only work 3 days a week and you're off 4 days so you can party. Simple, right? You gotta party. And then it makes sense. But then, there's one other thing, and there was something that, I'm reminded of. So, for a third pillar, it's gonna be all the pizza you can eat on those 4 weekend days. And for even better, we will always respect your right for choice. And that means plain and simple, or pepperoni, or maybe, anchovies, or how about olives and green peppers, or even pineapple. We will not discriminate if you like pineapple on your pizza. No. We are an equal opportunity topping place and representative at the party. So that will be where we will represent. Those will be all 3 pillars. 4 days of all the pizza you can eat a week. 4 days of a weekend. And you will make sure you make the money you deserve on the streaming services if I am elected. I think we got something. And then just to, right? We gotta have that flag waving in there. So I think we got it. But speaking of partying, a lot of concerts are like the energy of partying. They're exciting, they're fun. They're even sometimes featuring Andrew WK singing Party, Party, Party. Yeah, that's getting in your head. But they're also featuring others like the Homie Show or touring artists like Alex Lee, who are some amazing ones that you just want to dance and move and mosh, and that's like a party. So, you know what? No more holding off. I've got shows to tell you about for the next week, so let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I might have pissed off some people at the beginning there, got political. But also, this is a show where I like to recommend shows, concerts, you might call them, of musicians, of artists that I think are fucking amazing, that you should probably go see. Well, no, not probably. You should go see. And hopefully I didn't miss anyone, and I apologize whenever I do. But I try to do my best to find shows featuring at least one of them, hopefully more of them. But even if it's only one on there, I've had good luck when I just go and watch one band and be like, I love this band. But wait, who are these other bands and these musicians? And oh my gosh, they are amazing. So yeah, of course, usually there's complimentary awesomeness around the awesomeness that I'm recommending. So of course, that's what this whole video is about. And of course, the other thing, I just want to wave this flag. How can you get away? So actually, it was when, anyways, if you want backstory, it was in a box with some of my sports memorabilia. So I got it at a game. I just don't remember which one. So anyways, the other thing, of course, is as someone who's been dealing with long COVID, which has unfortunately meant more than one nap, usually most days, and including trying to get this recorded and push through it and, you know, that kind of stuff. Always advocating to, you know, wear a mask in public, enclosed spaces, indoor spaces, as a courtesy to your fellow person, to the touring artist, to your immunocompromised friends that also like to watch live music, that kind of stuff. And, you know, that's just a courtesy. So I like to throw that out there as someone who, 25 months ago, fucking hell, has been dealing with long COVID. And since my last COVID infection, I've just had chronic fatigue, and I did my blood test this week, so we reconfirmed that I have anemia and stuff that could go either way. Yeah, that's the fun of seeing Sonora Quest stuff, and you're like, oh, did we find something finally that we can fucking treat? So I gotta wait for the follow. But regardless, you don't want to deal with that shit. Try to be cautious. Try to lower your risk of it, because this sucks. Trust me. Even when I do get out and feel like shit by the end, even though the music was amazing, or, oh god, some of the times that I've become self-conscious where I'm like, I'm dozing, and it's not your fault on stage, so please don't think that hopefully you don't even notice I'm dozing. So now you're going to notice because I'm pointing out. But, you know, that kind of stuff where it's just like, oh, this shit sucks. So, yeah, that's why I always advocate every week, if you can. Wear a mask, lower the risk, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, of course. See, now if I haven't pissed the people off from the beginning or that, then we're good. Then I know you're awesome. But of course, if you're like this where you're watching it, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, youtube.com/everyshowjoe, just throwing it out there. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We just crossed 400. Thank you, everyone, for helping me cross that. As those numbers go up, which I've got to check what the current goals are, they will one day give me ad revenue, and that'll be amazing. I know I don't make it. So, yeah. So that helps me out. But yeah, like it wherever you're watching this. And then, of course, because I don't make ad revenue, I did set up a Patreon, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And if you're wondering what that was again, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Thank you everyone that does support me over there. I appreciate it. All of it helps me with gas money. It helps me with ticket costs. It helps me with all that stuff. When I am able to make it out to shows, helps me with, you know, even equipment stuff, all that awesome stuff. So throw that out there. And website hosting, all that. So yeah, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. because 3 times, right? But yeah, so you can support me there. Even $1 a month I have set up as a tier, and I appreciate it. $5 a month, like a tip, or if you like to buy someone a beer or a soda or a water at a smaller venue, not the arenas coming up. It's kind of like that equivalent. So, just support there. And yeah, so throw that out there. Of course, the other thing you can do completely free, go to everyshowjoe.com, which you can see in this background that slowly fades or floats up. But yeah, you can go over there. You can see photos I've taken over the years that I've had the website been active, and with my real professional camera, and written about it too. I tell you why, I fucking think these artists are amazing. Also, you can see my 2-year mark reflection of everything that I've gone through with long COVID, and that's on there that I wrote up last month. So that's there. And yeah, just go support, go check out some awesome stuff. And also, more shameless plug before I forget about it, and if I didn't let it become inactive, there is a link, and I'll go double check after recording. There is a link to a store you can pick up an Every Show Joe shirt, wear it around, support that way too. And I appreciate everyone that does wear it around, and I see that. So thank you. But of course, the other thing I should spotlight, because I did mention the Playboy Man Baby, and the music you're wondering what's going on underneath this week's episode, that is Spaceman Bob. You might know Spaceman Bob. Used to be called DJ Robbie. Used to go by him, Anyway, it's Robbie from Playboy Man Baby, but it's like his rap project separated out from the main band, and there you go, and going on tour. We're going to be on the road, so is Playboy Man Baby, so check them out if you just want to go watch some amazing music. But yeah, Spaceman Bob, song is Cosmos, playing underneath there. It's over on the Bandcamp for Spaceman Bob, so check that out. Amazing, awesome. I know, it's weird, right? But it's awesome. If you like Playboy Man Baby, it's amazing. Regardless. Of course, speaking of being awesome to other people, must, of course, always say what I like to say every week. Fuck racism. Fuck sexism. Fuck homophobia. Fuck transphobia. Fuck dehumanizing people for stupid shit, or as a distraction for stupid shit, or evil shit, or, trying to pull shit. We're just going to keep using that word. But yeah, so I like to throw out things to be proactive, let's be more positive, let's bring more good to the world. Let's try to see if we can, improve things, which includes, trying to not elect a crazy, racist, fascist asshole. But yeah, so this also you can find on everyshowjoe.com. There's a get involved link in the menu bar. But yeah, there's links to Arizona for Abortion Access, the Abortion Fund of Arizona, of course, because you deserve, not just on your pizza, a right to choose what your reproductive rights and what you do with your reproductive systems. Of course, Black Lives Matter, the Phoenix Metro one is linked to over there. Put Air in Action, which is a great organization here out of Phoenix. 1in10.org. There's a bunch of stuff. I'm reading their website all of a sudden. They're helping LGBTQ. We're not going to get this right. LGBTQIA. I think we got it. Youth, and help them embrace being who they are and grow up to be amazing people and embrace who they are, no matter what some of the society in this fucking state, in this country, tries to push. So that's on there. We got Trans Square Pueblo, ACLU link is on there. A bunch of awesome stuff, including Feed Phoenix, which used to be the Sidewalk Project Phoenix section. They're now just called Feed Phoenix, helping homeless, against self-harm, all that same stuff. And of course, a link to Punk Rock Saves Lives, because they're amazing. So yeah, there's some awesome stuff there and ways to support and just get involved. And let's make this place a better place for everyone. Of course, making the place better for our musician friends, of course, would be buying the merch, buying the shirts, buying the CDs, buying the vinyls, buying the skateboard deck, the hoodies, the necklaces, the scarves, for the cooler months, all that fun stuff. And, just go to the merch booth, go to their websites directly for their merch stores, or just go on their Bandcamp and see what merch they have on there. That works too. That's the best way, the most direct way, is just to go buy the merch directly from your favorite artists and support them. Of course, also NEVA, National Independent Venue Association, representing your independent venues. Throw them out there, NEVASSOC.org, and go support. And then, the most fun way. The way I wish I had the energy for, like I used to, and hopefully soon the hematologist will find a solution. But for now, I'm watching you guys do the awesome. Go support these artists. Go show them that you love them. Spread the word. So let's start tonight, Friday the 9th. All times are Arizona time, which are Mountain Standard Time, because we don't do daylight savings in Arizona. Make it really simple. So right at the top, we got Jam Now's album release, magnum opus with the Joeys, who are amazing. Haley Green, which is amazing. Wait for it. Danny T, also amazing. All at Crescent Bar, 7:30 p.m. So you might be picking up on a trend. They might be all amazing. We got to get animations going. Right? We got to have a rainbow form and just be amazing. But there's more amazing going on. We got the Homie Show. We got Corky's Leather Jacket, Fix Reaction, AG Session, and what's this? First or Last? Holy shit! They're playing a show. Hopefully you guys got it, because that's awesome. 8 p.m. over Yucca Tap. Then we got Something Outrageous, Rad Stacy, Sig, and Fractured Obscurity at Candy and Records from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., which I realize we'll find out about after this video. But still, I found it, put it in the list, and we'll get better at finding some of this stuff. Sometimes it just slips under the radar, and I'm sorry. We also got the Dusk Music Festival Summer Sessions featuring the Viper Club and Prefect. For anyone that's trying to escape the heat up to Flagstaff, they're playing the Orpheum 7:30 p.m. And of course, Scott Klopfenstein's streaming on his Twitch. If you're just like me, dealing with health issues, or you just want to take it easy this Friday, you can watch him stream twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein 9 p.m. And of course, you might know of the Real Big Fish, of the Littlest Man Band, of being awesome. All of it is awesome. And then Saturday, and it's still a little light, it's the summer, but we got some awesome. Saturday, we got Ripping It Up at Rips with Okinawa Plane Crash. We got Glitter Vomit. So you're going to be just shaking glitter out like everywhere, and it's never going to go away. And I'm sorry, but they put on a really good show. So we're just going to put it on there. You're going to go see Glitter Vomit. We also got Brain Cake and the Jerk Officers over at Rips Bar, 7 p.m. Sorry for you. We also got Betting on the End with Readout, Crop Killer, Time Out Lounge, 8 p.m. Throat is like, what are you doing? Oh, that feels good. Yes. Drink water. We've got, of course, King Cherry's debut show. Debut. And Rachel's birthday extravaganza. With Noyes Factory. With Casa Tome and Ella In-Laws over at the Revel Lounge. With also proceeds going to the Adopt a Dog Rescue at 7:30 p.m. And then, yeah, I'm just going to say 10 Ply is playing over the Blues Bar, 6 p.m. That promoter I've seen being transphobic in a reaction to a very agile post, so I will not promote that other than the dudes in 10 Ply are rad. So go check them out over at the Blues Bar and then head out 6 p.m. Sunday, we've got Red Cross back in town with Dale Crover over the Valley Wire, 7:30 p.m. We got Make Out Reef. There we go. With Mannequins, with Practically People, Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. So there's some more awesome. Got People Who Can Fly. They are over at the Wasted Grain, which seems to be like their home, right? That seems to be like the venue I always see them playing. 8 p.m. though, if you want to go check them out. And of course, Bite Me Bambi's usually doing their streams 2 p.m. over on their Twitch, twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi. Then Monday, yeah, it's light. That's Scott Klopfenstein's usually streaming 9 p.m. on our Twitch. Then Tuesday, we got Vacations with Soft Blue Shimmer. And yes, I think I name dropped them opening. Hopefully that's the take we took. But we got Alex Leahy opening. That's the reason it's on here. Alex Leahy's awesome. Another artist that I discovered while I've been dealing with this shit. And hopefully we'll fucking get to see one of these days in person over at the Van Buren, 8 p.m. I always got Spaced with Bite the Hand, with Asylum. They're over at the Now Coffee Shop, 7 p.m. Plus, Chris Murray is usually doing his Blue Bee live stream over on his Facebook, 5 p.m. And yes, in the morning, if you look for something awesome, Bite Me Bambi is also there, streaming bright and early, 7 a.m. our time. Go in there and get some requests. Listen to it while you work, if you work that early. And then to Wednesday, you got Scott Klopfenstein taking the morning shift at 9 a.m. over on his Twitch, but no one else. It's a very quieter week. Then Thursday, we've got Jane's Addiction, which good on Dave Navarro. Fucking he was dealing with long COVID for about 2 years also, and finally seems to be able to go back on the road and play. So that's fucking awesome. And gives me hope for fucking overcoming my shit. And they're playing with the 11 Rockets Crawlers over at the Arizona Financial Theater, 7 p.m. And then some awesome local stuff. We got Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers with American Amigos, with J. Scott Howard and the Freeliners? I think it's supposed to be Freeliners, and there's a typo. And Doug Preston at the Room, 7 p.m. Yes, we're fixing that, so I had that. So just in case I would forget. We also got Beautiful Freaks with Tack Turn and some also more amazing, awesome people that I fucking think make great music. The Wallace Sound, they're over at the Now Coffee Shop, 7 p.m. And while you're there, you can just, bounce between a pair of shows, because TV Messages got a show with Parole, Denko, and the Flying Tuna Can. I'd put that on the board for awesome names. The Flying Tuna Can. At the Nile Underground, 7 p.m. We should have them play with Mephistopheles, right? Flying Tuna Can opening for Mephistopheles, and they can sing Bumblebee Tuna. Yeah. I know. For the non-ska fans, you're like, what? And then at least I've explained the joke. Moving down, so we got Scott Klopstein, of course, streaming his other morning stream on his Twitch, 9 a.m. And then Friday, we got Veronica Everhart with Slugbug with Belgium Tree over at the Crescent Ballroom, 7 p.m. We also got Dread's debut and EP release with Echoes and Ashes, Turn Zero, The Spacers, Arsenic Kitchen. Holy crap, I like these first three. I don't know the other two. Well, I mean, one's debuting. So, but they're all at the Now Underground, 6:30 p.m. That is a fucking banger of a show. Also got Arthur Buezo with Rad Pinkard with DS Yancey, Now Coffee Shop, 7 p.m. Got Gabo Fayuka playing at the Bree Tap Room, 8 p.m. And if you're looking for stuff in Tucson, we got Birds and Arrows with Chrome Rhino going up there, and Baby Dog at down there. I guess it's down there. Anyways, geography. Who knew? That's down at 191 Tool down in Tucson, 7:30 p.m. And then, if you're looking to go, a little bit north, you can get probably comparable temperatures, but still some escape, a little more green. Well, we got a show for you. The Scavalinas playing with Bocat and DJ LaRue at the Copper Jackalope in Cottonwood. Yes, Copper Jackalope, which is owned and operated by Yucca Tap Room and Yucca North. Same group, so even more cooler, right? Go support. 7:30 p.m. for that. And of course, hanging out at home, we're looking for something. Of course, Scott Klopstein's got you 9 p.m. for you on his Twitch. So yeah, there's some awesome stuff. I don't know what's going on in my throat and my talking, but while we're still able to talk, there you go. There's some awesome shows. There's some shows and musicians that I fucking think you'll enjoy, and just have fun out there. Share the fucking things you fucking enjoy and the artists you fucking enjoy, and they'll appreciate it too. And be safe about it, of course. Get a ride share, DD, whatever you need if you're drinking. And just have fun for me. I will continue to be day-to-day and see how I feel and if I can drive. We'll figure it out. We're feeling it out. Hopefully, one more couple of weeks until the hematologist appointment, will fucking have some kind of solution that might help me do better at this. So, but I think that's it. I'm noticing that maybe the color is going darker and anyway, redder and not redder. So, regardless, that's all I got for you guys this week. And so yeah, have fun and take care.